Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 16 of the Xbox Pursuit and Game Hunting of 2025 now. We started back on July 1st. I keep saying January every video and having to correct myself, but yes, we started on Canada Day, July 1st, 2024, trying to build a $10,000 Ultimate Xbox collection. And this episode, guys, is being filmed in only 3 days of shopping. I've had an amazing 3 days thrifting. One of the items I did pick up could potentially put a few $1,000s into the game fund, depending on if I can complete them or not, which we'll get to at the end here. There was one item I bought off camera, but I don't know if I mentioned it in here that my PlayStation had fell off my shelf in there, my PS5. I think one of the kids bumped the shelf and it fell, and the HDMI was like this, hanging out of the back of the console. And unfortunately, it ripped on the board and it's unrepairable. So I'm still paying the guy for his time that took a look at it. He's one of the only licensed people here in Brandon to fix HDMIs and PS5s, Xboxes, stuff like that. So we broke down and spent $700 out of the game fund and bought a beautiful PS5 Slim. It is set up in the room, that's just a box. And with that, I also bought a copy. I bought that at Walmart, and I had bought one of those iconic gaming control stick things at GameStop, and unfortunately I had to take it back, so I had $55 in credit, and I used that credit plus $35 out of the game fund to pick up a copy of Black Myth Wukong, as I've been wanting to play it since day one. And for some stupid reason, I had it up here that it was not just a PlayStation exclusive and that it was on Xbox, and I kept looking for it, never finding it, getting depressed on not finding it. But now I have it on the PS5, so that was $740 right there spent out of the game fund. So don't shoot me, guys. With that said, guys, last video, it hasn't even been a week, we ended off with $1,493 in the game fund, and we spent $740 of that, bringing us down to $753 in the game fund. I'm sorry, I'm writing stuff down here on my trusty dusty notebook. And yeah, guys, like I said, this last couple of days has been amazing. I had a massive Facebook Marketplace pickup that's going to put probably, I think it's 12 to 14 games into the 360 collection. And I'm going to get to do a condition upgrade on a really pricey game that I already have in the collection. And yeah, we've picked up, if you could see the table right now, if it wasn't so messy here in front of me, I've got stuff everywhere. Everybody woke up late this morning, so kids were rushing for school. I've got to finish cleaning up the table and everything here after I'm done doing this video. So with that said, guys, I'm going to hop right into this, and I'm going to say enjoy these few clips that are coming up. I think we find stuff in almost every clip, or yeah, there may be one or two there that I passed on things, but yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back at the end here. And well, for me it'll be, for you it'll be 20 minutes, maybe 15-20 minutes. For me it'll be 30 seconds to get everything set up here, and we'll be back then. Enjoy. Sunday the 8th, guys. Let's see if there's anything new here today. Samurai Showdown. What is that on? Is that for PC? I wonder if that has any value on PC. I'll take a look at this. And other than that, it's just a bunch of crap. Maybe I can resell this, because most of the Japanese games have value, right? Anything over here today? Still got those there, guys. There's a PC. We seen that on the rack the other night. There's a iRobot Roomba. A bunch of printers. Yeah. Tony Hawk Ride over here. Just a Wii version. Couldn't tell you. Okay, I'm gonna look this up, see if it has any value. Good evening, guys. First trip to Value Village today. Let's go see if there's anything new. I haven't found shit here in 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, maybe. Somebody came in and bought most of their Blu-rays. And like always, this is too scratched up for resale, so I left it. It's like a $30 game though. Same crap here. Let's see if there's anything over here. Ready XT. Is that even a thing anymore? I don't think so. No headphones. No game controllers. Universal remote right there, but looks right. No, it's a Shaw remote. What's this? Mini DP to HDMI adapter. Temu stuff. I'm going to be doing a video here in a couple weeks. I ordered a bunch of bootleg Dragon Ball Z figures. And I want to see if the quality is better than some of my Bompestos and stuff like that. And I guess I'll rate them out of 10, what I think for quality and looks. There used to be a lot of game guides here, guys, but they redid this whole section, and now I just can't find anything in here. Quilting books. They used to be on the other side, but yeah, not anymore. I think they may be here if they have any, like in this shelf here. This is more of a fantasy style area, I guess. Or maybe over here. But I used to find game guides here constantly. And now I can't find one to save my life. It's been, I think the last ones I found were Final Fantasy 12 and 13 and 13-2. So. Let's go look in the bins and see if there's anything put outside the door for tomorrow. Yes, there is. Let's see if there's anything in these new carts. I think they've been pretty much picked over already, but it doesn't hurt to look. Yeah, just a bunch of crap. That looks like a piece of Pyrex. That is old Pyrex. Look at that. They have on that 24. 24. It's got the wheat with the glass lid. Very nice. I don't think it's worth 24. If I was buying it to keep, maybe. There's a. Yeah, I have no idea. There's another Wii Fit board right there. Every thrift store you go into has about 10 or 15 of those things. Not finding anything lately in here either. Like, when I did that flea market, mostly what I sold was toys. And I sold quite a few of them. I almost sold out of my toy stock, actually. Vintage anyway, like the vintage GoBots and stuff like that. But when they want $6 for these McDonald's toys, I use different stores now to find them. I'm sure people that will end up eventually watching these videos will see that there's quite a bit of stuff that I'm missing, but it's just stuff that I don't. Hey, that's a Wobbuffet and a Diddle for $6.99 and a loan. Huh? I might have to get this. I don't care about the McDonald's Luigi, but I do like the other three in there. That looks like My Little Ponies for $5.99. Cobra. Right there. Some G.I. Joe stuff. What's over in here today? Nothing new, eh? No, same stuff as last night. That's a Monster Jam Monster Trucks launcher, I think. I'm glad my 6-year-old ain't here with me, or I would be forced into buying that right now. No Halo vehicles, nothing. That's a chainsaw head, chainsaw man. Right. Yeah, but it's a knockoff. So. I don't see anything in glass here, guys, so I'll see you later. So I'll take a quick look here. Yeah, I'm not too interested in the movies if you're throwing them in. Like I said, I just don't do movies that well. I'm a reseller, so, and I recently got rid of the Warhammer one. I gave it to my friend. Oh, yeah. And I need to replace it in my collection here, so. And you said 70 was good?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. As you seen there in that little clip, guys, I just did a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I paid $70. I gave him an extra 10 because he threw in probably 15 DVDs there that I really wasn't interested in, but let me get them up here in the front for a second and take a quick look at what we got. All right, guys, I'm going to rotate the camera here. As you can see, we got Cameo, Halo 4, Space Marines again, Resident Evil 5, Titanfall, which is a shit game and I don't even think it's online anymore, Dead Space 2, Borderlands 2, Assassin's Creed 4, Far Cry 3, Anarchy Reigns, Watch Dogs, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Jurassic Park, Lego Movie, 3 or 4 Dance Dance, a B Movie, Connect Adventures, History, Great Battles, and Medieval, and then just some movies. We got Rings the Circle of Fear. A couple of them are not open. That's a Paranormal Activity 1's not open. Paranormal Activity 2 is not open. Looks like there's some pretty decent stuff in here, so we'll see what we can do with the DVDs. I'll probably just put them all in a lot and sell them on eBay, and keep any of the ones that that I have any interest in. Like, I'll probably keep Pixels. I really like that game, or that movie. Godzilla, the one with Matthew Broderick, which I probably watched this movie a million times as a teenager. And like I said, both of these are still sealed. Paranormal Activity 1 and 2, which above the law, that's Mr. Seagal's, and as you can see, he's got a big stain in it, like he's got a coffee mustache. If that is coffee, it might be mustard. I don't know, but yeah, guys, I'm going to be adding a good amount of these games into the collection. And like I was telling the guy, the Space Marines, my brother was looking for it. I didn't have any thoughts in playing it, so I gave it to him for like 25 bucks, and this disc is in pretty mint condition. And I think it's like a $40 to $50 game now, so yeah. With that said, guys, we'll see you at Value Village in a bit. Super thrift, guys. Really gross. Sorry. Got the Broly with me. The Saiyan baby. He's awake and he's angry. Like always. Alright, let's see if there's anything new on Blu-rays. I'll let you know. Hey guys, as you can hear in the background, I'm having some daddy issues. But yeah, I ended up picking up 2 games there at Super Thrift. I picked up the Crew and Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Then the gentleman asked me if I'd be interested in this. It was $4.49. It's a GameCube controller thing for a Wii U. I've never seen this. It is official Nintendo branded. It is brand new, sealed in the box. It's just got a little box damage down here, which I'll declare on eBay when I sell it, unless my 17-year-old gets here first and sees it. And then, yeah. But the score, the big score there, guys, I'm going to turn it over here. Hang on, I'm going to stand up. These are all Bionicles. I would say there's probably at least 4 to 5, maybe 6 even per bag. I'm going to sit down later tonight and see how many of them I have together, because I looked them up, and some of these are worth some good money, guys. Some of the rare ones are worth a couple $100, so even out of box. And I paid $6.99 a bag for these. There's 2 more bags. I'm kicking myself right now for not picking them up. But I'll give you an update on how many of these I can complete later. Until then, this is everything. Oh, I also got these as well. It's a 4-part series, I think. Well, there's 4 books. They're unofficial Minecraft adventures, but I paid $1.25 a piece for them because it was half-price books. And on their own, they're not worth much, like $6, $7, $8. One of them was like 16. But as a set of 4, I should be able to get 25 to $30 plus shipping on them. So we'll get those up on eBay here right away, and hopefully a bunch of these. So I'll let you know later how it went. Fucking idiots everywhere. Fucking idiots. Diddly dare. Hey guys, we're here at Value Village. Looks like they have a few new games out. What do they got here? Uncharted 4. I might grab that. World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, and all that stuff. So, is this the good one? I don't know. Okay, well, let's take these 2 for now. We got a Roomba. Is that a Discman? Oh no, that's an 8mm tape player. That's cool, from Radio Shack. Nothing new for Blu-rays, eh? Water for Elephants. Chronicles of E.T. Somebody went through all the VHSs. Okay. Anything cool here? Chippendale. Undercover Critters. That's pretty cool. I think this one has some value, if I'm not mistaken. One of them does. I know that much. It was like the last one on the system, so I'll get them. A punching bag. Some CDs. I'm not into CDs. I really just can't. Let's go take a look at the games. Warcraft product.
Shopping at our stores does not support any nonprofit, but donating your reusable goods does. Thank you.
Both of these for $5.99, and we'll oh, there's an old transformer right there. I think that's a transformer. Yeah, it's a Decepticon. He looks a little rough, but he doesn't have a price tag, so I don't know. I'll look him up here in a second and see where he's from. Something tells me he's McDonald's or something like that. Up there, sorry. Something says he's... Okay, let's take a look at him in here and we'll get out of here. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm just here at the house today. I'm getting ready to go out and do some thrifting, but I made a giant purchase last night. I unfortunately got the info back on my PS5. I don't know if I talked about it in the videos. I can't remember if I did or not, but it had fell off my shelf here behind me right now. And the HDMI was like, well, or up, I don't know, either way. And I took it to the only repair shop in town that is licensed to repair PS5s, and unfortunately, it's ripped. Can't remember the exact terms, but it can't be fixed. The motherboard is wrecked. So it's either I buy a new motherboard or I bought a Slim. It cost me $700 after taxes, well, $696. And I also picked up this bad boy because I've been wanting to play this for another $35. And I picked up 2 other games last night at Walmart for the Xbox collection. As you can see down here behind me, this is what I was talking about. I have not gotten rid of the Xbox 360 collection. So I actually had a local viewer reach out to me via Facebook and asked me if I wanted to sell the whole Xbox 360 collection at the end of the series. And I don't think I'm going to sell it, actually, guys. I think I'm just going to take everything, box it all up, put it into storage, and move on to my next challenge on July 1st. As I was saying in one of the clips coming up here, I do collect anime statues. As you can see, they're kind of all over the place here. And over there in that corner, there's some Halo stuff here and whatnot. So I'll just give you guys a little bit of a view of what's over here. So yeah, but my fiance suggested, why don't you do like a big knockoff thing and buy a bunch of knockoff ones from either AliExpress or Temu or Wish or wherever. And I ended up doing about, I'm gonna say right around $170 in bootleg figures. I've got 11 coming, and I'm going to do an unboxing video for that, and we'll see what the quality is, and we'll rate them, because I know my kid had gotten me a bootleg one here. Actually, this Brook is a bootleg, this Zoro's a bootleg, which looks pretty good. That Luffy and Gear 5 Luffy's a bootleg, and I do believe the Gogeta in there is a bootleg as well. Yeah, so if they're too bad, they won't go up on the shelf. Sorry for the light there. Let me get my big head in the way here. But yeah, they won't go up on the shelf, but if they look good, I will be hanging on to them. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. That brought the game fund down with everything that I purchased over here. Out of all this stuff I purchased yesterday, only 4 games are not making it into the collection, guys. 5 games. So, can't complain with that. Sorry again about the light in here. It's very, if I open that curtain, it's going to be even worse. So, with that said, guys, I think we're just over $440 or $540 left in the game fund. So let's go hunting. Hey guys, we're back at Value Village. It's about noontime. I'm not finding much. I've walked all the way through the toys already. So John Denver's greatest hits. Makes you want to buy it. I want to check this out though. It's a this special collector's edition.
That was Far Cry 5.
So
I'm gonna see.
hey guys, we're back at Super Thrift. We have some PS4 stuff put out here today. Depending on the price and if I can make a buck off it, I may pick it up. So I'll let you know. Okay guys, we came back for those pieces. And this right here, I don't know if you can see. Let me find it again. It is in here. This is just a bunch of random Lego parts. But the piece I needed for that one Bionicle is in here, I swear to God. It's down and under there. You can see it kind of looks like a tentacle by the white blade and the little clampy thing. It's in between the clamps. And then another big bag of parts. So that was worth coming back. Plus I picked up 5 of those PS3 games. So let's go pay for them. Oh, that was lightheadedness. Sorry. Little guy's asleep. Let's go pay and get out of here. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of footage, and let's just jump right into this week's pickups. Last night at Walmart, I didn't film last night when I was there, but I picked up, here's the receipt. I picked up 2 Xbox One games for $64. One of them kind of disappoints me because it only has a $17 value brand new, but we picked up Immortals of Avium for $29.99 and Wild Hearts for $29.99. And this one's only worth $17 new, and the other one is $29 new on the dot, so I'm losing a little bit of money there, but I am adding a few games into the collection, and I can't complain with that. I don't know if I'm going to have any rhyme or reason to this. The other night, when at Value Village, I picked up these 2 games, Uncharted 4 and NBA 2K19. I thought this was the rare one, but unfortunately I didn't have my other phone for checking while I'm filming, so I ended up spending $13 on these, and this one I'm keeping. That one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It was a bad buy. It's only worth about $7, and I don't think anybody's going to pay me $7 for that on eBay. It looks like there's 100 of them listed right now. So, sorry, I hate these Savers/Value Village tickets. So, all right, guys. Yesterday, we had a massive pickup of Bionicle Legos. And there was one Lego in there in particular that I recognized from when I did my Googling and everything on it. And it's worth about $256 if I remember correctly. But we'll get to those in a second. These also came from Super Thrift yesterday. I got this GameCube controller adapter. It's official Nintendo. It sells for about $120, guys. I never seen this component. There's a little box damage, but I'm like open. They're getting 100 to 114. I figure it might be a quick sell for me, or it might be something that sits in my eBay store for the next several months, and I give up on it and just give it to my son or something. And then we also picked up. Hang on, I've got too much stuff in front of me here. We picked up 2 video games yesterday from there, which would have been, I know one of them is kind of useless, but we picked up Tiger Woods 11, PGA Tour 11. And this one I'm pretty certain is useless. They don't have the servers up for it anymore, and that's The Crew. It's an online-only game. And we also picked up these 4 non-official Minecraft novels.
Now, on their own, they sell for about 5 to 7. One of them was like 14. But in a bundle of 4, I could probably ask 25 to 30 bucks and walk away happy with it. So, but the piece de resistance out of there yesterday was this massive, I just have them in a bag right now, this massive bag of Lego Bionicles. And this guy right here, as you can see with the spikes, that's the one I was talking about. He's worth about 250 complete, and he's selling 5 or 6 of them a day right now. The rest of them, I'm hoping after today's little haul, I will show you here in a second. We picked up 5 games today from the same store. We picked up the God of War collection, Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition, surprisingly Madagascar 3, which is about a $22 used game, Tekken 6, one of my all-time favorite games, and the one including my boy Vader, Soul Calibur 4. Unfortunately, this is the only one out of there that does not have its manual, and some of these I'm going to sell. I'm probably going to sell the Midnight Club and the Madagascar, but I'm going to keep Soul Calibur, Tekken 6, and God of War in my personal collection, in the other side of the game collection. And while we were there, I knew yesterday they had a few more bags of these Bionicles, but they were smaller bags. And here's one right here. As you can see, it seems that all the parts I may be missing, there's a good amount of it in here, like bodies, extra pieces, weapons, yeah, mask right there. So this bag was only $249, which has got my work cut out for me. I've got to sit down on like Bionicle Wiki or whatever and figure out what is in those, or what goes with what characters, and see how many of them I can actually piece back together. The one that I was grateful for was in this bag, which I'm assuming this big thing right here is a Bionicle as well, because it has a lot of Bionicle parts, and there's a ton of chest plates and all that fun stuff in here. Feet that are missing, some other Lego stuff, which I'm not certain if it's Bionicle or not. But this is the one piece, and I'm going to rip it out right here, that makes that piece I showed you from the other bag worth 250 bucks. This little whisker, or it looks like a tentacle that goes in his hand, and he has 4 weapons or 3 weapons and a shield. But with this tentacle, he's worth about 250 on eBay. The rest of it, again, a bunch of masks and body parts, weaponry. I don't know what the heck this is, just a random foot by the looks of it from something else. Not from Bionicle. But yeah, guys, I can't wait to go through all this and try to piece everything back together. Either way I look at it, there's about 20 pounds of Bionicle there. If I get that one piece complete for $250, I looked up like lots of loose pieces being sold, and the last one sold about a month ago. It was 15 pounds and it sold for 465 Canadian. And I have a lot of the characters that are almost together and just missing a few parts, so I will list them, take pictures of it all together, and then a weight on it. And if I have stuff that sells like near complete for money, I will do that. And give me 1 second here. I've got my little guy bouncing in his exerciser behind me. And the last thing we picked up, let me see here. I'm double checking my trusty dusty notebook here. We got the Facebook Marketplace pickup. Now, as you heard me say in the video, I told the guy I was not interested in the DVDs, and we had come to an agreement of $60. And off camera, I talked to him a little bit more, and he explained to me why he was selling his game collection. Because there's a few games in here that high exceeds $60. One of them being Warhammer Space Marine that sells, it's got a gay, I was gonna say Game Eye, but price charting value of like 70 bucks right now. And then I do believe this original Dance Dance Revolution sells for like 25. And then there was just a couple other games in there that are like $25 to $30 games. But in the DVDs, guys, unfortunately, I went through every single bloody one of them. And I am keeping the original Godzilla and Pixels. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 DVDs. I'm just going to donate them because they have very little value. But these two, I absolutely love this Pixels movie. And Godzilla, one of my all-time favorite movies ever. And I think they should have continued off of this Godzilla because it was badass. And they had that baby hatch at the end. I don't know if it was in this series, but they had the big hand puppet for the baby at Value Village. One time I was going to buy it, but I passed up on it. And I went back to get it. And unfortunately, someone else knew its value and picked it up. And I lost out. So it is what it is. But for games, guys, let's get into that right now. Okay, so these ones here. These games I'm about to show you are for resale. Unfortunately, they're not great games. Halo 4, Titanfall. The case is worth more than the game. Borderlands 2 complete. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Special Edition. And this one I am just going to poach the case from and get rid of the disc and well, I'll probably just stick it in a drawer, but these cases were really cheaply made, and almost everyone I find is broke Connect games. And the other 4 I'll probably just lot together for like 15 bucks on eBay with $15 shipping. So, but going into the collection, guys, we have Dance Dance Revolution Universe 2. Dance Dance Revolution, that's the one I was talking about. A B movie. Great Battles Medieval from the History Channel. I've never heard of this game. Anarchy Reigns. Far Cry 3. Now this Space Marine. And then in one of the cases I found this Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts poster. I didn't get that game, unfortunately, but the poster was in there, so I'll add that off and hopefully find the game later on down the road. We also got Dance Dance Revolution Ultimate or Universe 3. Watch Dogs Signature Edition, which I have 2 and 3 on the Xbox One. And we're adding another Resident Evil game, which is Resident Evil 5. Surprisingly, I thought this one had a little bit more value, but it does not. And I think this was a 2-disc, and I'm missing one of the discs. Damn it. I just noticed that. It says game disc. How would it tell? It's just the way that the thing looks. It looks like it would hold 2 discs, so let me double check it against one of these guys. No, they're pretty. I need one that only has a single disc. No, that's about right, I think. Yeah, it's about right, so we'll find out. I'll have to look it up, but it kind of feels like there should have been 2 discs in there. But yeah, guys, that was everything we bought this week. Again, like I said, it brought the game collection up to over 400 games. We ended the last video off with 394 games with a value of $6,199. And with my consoles, my Xbox consoles, there was a total game collection of $7,504. We're ending this video off at 412 games in the game collection, valued at $6,466, meaning that we added $267 worth of games, and a grand total of $7,767 in the total collection. We are getting closer and closer to that $10,000 mark, guys, and I hope my games start to go up again a little bit, because some of these here that when I even put these in, they were showing as going down on that day $4 or $5, but I use GameEye because balances out between 3 different platforms: eBay, Amazon, and price charting, and it gives you a general balance of what it's worth. And if you go look on price charting, you may be out by like $1 on most games, maybe $2 or $3 at max. But yeah, at that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little short video of 3 days thrifting, and I'll give you guys more of an update on these Bionicles once I go through them and see if I can complete any of them. I know the one I am going to complete for certain, but I need to make sure he's not missing like kneecap pieces or anything like that, because I really can't tell if it goes on to him or not. And hopefully there's nothing missing, because that's I'll list mine for 200 just to sell it fast. And if I sell that for 200, I'm already up 150 bucks, so I can't complain in that. With that said, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Just butting back in here for a quick second, guys. I guess I better update the game fund. We started out with $1,493, and then after spending $735 on the PS5 and the Wukong game, it brought the game fund down to $753. We spent a total of $70 on Facebook Marketplace, $46 and $40, so that's $86 at Super Thrift on video games and those big stack of... Sorry, I just had a big sip of Pepsi, and that was another $86, as I was saying. We spent $13 at Value Village in the last 3 days and $65 at Walmart, bringing our game total, or game fund total, down to $524. So we've got to get some stuff listed up on eBay. I'm going to be working on that on Saturday. I'm going to go pick up my son Andrew, and he's going to help me go through everything. I'm only doing this video today because I am running out of shelf room in there, and I need to see if I need to buy more shelves or not, which will come out of this fund as well, because it is for the game collection. So with that said, guys, peace out, stay frosty, and we'll see you next time.